Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the first time that I talk, and it's been about 100 days since you've been watching my shorts, and let's see if we can do this video in one go. Yes, so I have put up a white paper which is called the Soter Method. Essentially what it is, it's during my process of taking up these shorts, so I kind of synthesized some structure. It's called a method, the Soter Method, after myself. Yeah, so it is basically a few headers, subheaders, and yeah, let's see what the structure is. So number one is the philosophy. The Soter Method is not a diet, it is operating system for the human biology. Okay, yeah, the thing is, the traditional programs and yeah, they are basically, they're requiring just perfection all the time. Let's say you're skipping something of their program and then they say, okay, you fail, next. With this, with the Soter Method, it operates kind of in, basically you're striving for your equilibrium. Even if you skip some days, even if something happened, then you can, the main thing is not to quit, but then to continue the journey, and then to basically go back to your base weight and the base things that what you're doing. Okay, yeah, this is number one basically. Yeah, let's see number two, the core architecture. Yeah, the digestive reset. Yeah, so basically this is you imagine that if you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then you got a one or two meals, and then you've got a midnight snack, then this is too much of, basically you're just bloating your system with so much food all the time, so you don't allow your system to recover. And essentially what the science is saying about this is like 14 to 16 hours that you need to let your system to kind of cleanse itself. But yeah, I would say that for different people would be different as well, because if you're a muscly guy, if you're a big guy, then if you need to eat more and more meals, then you can just kind of flex a little bit with that timing. So it's not, the goal is 14 to 16 hours, but after all we need to basically adjust this to our individual needs, let's say. Okay, the hunger barrier, there is another point, the mass variance, yeah, we explained that. Morning and evening training. Yeah, the thing is, I prefer to go to the gym in the morning and then to basically, I know that the job is done, so the rest of the day is kind of, you're free to do whatever is whatever task you got for that day. Yeah, and the thing is, if you train fasted, that means you trigger that fat reserve that you got. Instead, for example, if it's in the evening, then presumably you have had some food during the day, so that means you've got energy in your body, in your blood, so you're using that instead of your fat reserves. But yeah, the good thing about this is that you got more strength, more power. Otherwise, in the morning, if you train fasted, then once you burn through the glycogen in the muscles, then essentially you lack that strength which you got during the evening workouts. But yeah, okay, number three, I think. Yeah, number 3 is the inputs, constants and variables. Yeah, the constants is you should strive for to get enough protein. What the science saying as well, 1.5 to 2.2 per kilogram of body weight. Let's say that you want to be 75 kilos. That means 120 grams of protein per day you should consume. Now, you don't start with 120 straight away. Just initially, even I started initially with just my normal food, just my normal protein intake. But yeah, over time I increased to 120 now. Yeah, and then what are the variables? The variables are the carbs and the fats. So it's good to strive to get that protein, and then you are basically adjusting your calorie deficit with the carbs and fats. Okay, let's see. Max explained. Yeah, there are other points here that I would recommend for you to have a look, as I don't want to go and explain all that points, as they are not, I think, for everybody. Maybe for some of you guys that will be very important, but not for all. Okay, where were we? The inputs, the constants and variables. Okay, the anchors, daily treat. Yeah, the daily treat. Yeah, that's very important. That's my chosen treat is the donut. Yeah. Well, why have I chosen the donut is it's kind of filling. So in the morning you have your black coffee, and with a donut instead of, let's say if it's a small chocolate bar, then you just eat it and then you need some more because it's just you don't feel full. But yeah, with the black coffee, no sugar, no cream or milk or anything, and then the donut kind of complements that, and it kind of fills you up. Yeah, so in terms about this, but if you're doing that, then you can choose your own treat. Could be anything, donut, chocolates, even some savory things. So up to you, whatever you wish. Yeah, let's see the next thing. Okay, we're going 8 minutes. I need to speed up, as there are a lot of things here as well. All the psychology, the stuntman principle. Yeah, that's very interesting, because yeah, on a film sets it was discovered that, let's say you've got the actors and the stunt guys, so they were given predefined meals. Of course, they were already prepared for the day-to-day activities, but actually they didn't like them, so they just chucked them in the bin, or they gave it away to somebody else. And they binge eating, sugars and a lot of junk food at the back end. So yeah, so that's why the treat is very important. So this tells to the brain, okay, you've got a treat tomorrow, so don't worry about it. So essentially it's like a psychology thing, because if the brain knows that you're gonna get sweets tomorrow or treats tomorrow or today, then you will not crave so much. Yeah, so that's the number 4. Number 5, the phases. Yeah, the phase 1 is the foundation. Weight loss focus. Okay, so the thing is, you've seen me going to the gym. I try to go 5 times a week. But the thing is, if you want just to lose weight, you don't want muscle, just to lose some weight or some fat. Essentially, you can do this by calorie deficit. You don't need to go to the gym, so going to the gym is not mandatory. So just keep your proteins as they are. Just cut the carbs or the fats, and essentially you see your weight gone. Yeah, the phase 2, that's the ARMA. Yeah, so here of course you would need the reset window to kind of clear your digestive system. You need the daily treat, you need the target protein, and the resistance training. That's how it is. Yeah, the equilibrium framework. Let's see what that is. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah. So let's say you're going on holiday. Okay, should I be doing some fasting, some dieting? No, of course not. Yeah, you're there with friends or just by yourself. You want to experience different culture. You want to try different foods, different drinks. You want to experience life. You want to enjoy your holiday. So yeah, during that period, yeah, you enjoy life. And then once you come back home, then you want to reach again that equilibrium. Let's say you gain a little bit of weight, but then you want to get your target weight again, basically to drop down. So you start the program again, with the daily treats and just losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, or half a kilo to a kilo per week. And yeah, initially, by the way, when you start this program, you're going to lose much more weight than that per week, but that's just a water retention, so don't worry about it initially. Another thing to touch on is the grandma's way. Yeah, that is so basically the scale is your friend, which it is described up here, I think, in one of the other steps, but I think I missed it. But yeah, that's important, because I don't want to count calories every day. I don't want to count every grain of rice that I eat. So essentially what I do is I go on the scale, see what is for the day, and just going for the next few days. And if I'm dropping weight, that means I'm doing something right. And then if I'm staying the same, or if I'm going up, then I need to cut the carbs or the fats. I want to remain the proteins as they are. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. And yeah, what is the conclusion? Okay, we do not fear the food, we manage it. Yes, we do not serve the diet serves us. That's what I have written there. So yeah, another thing to point out is, yeah, that was the initial phase with basically losing weight and stuff. But yeah, tomorrow I'm starting another challenge, so stay tuned for tomorrow. And yeah, I'll drop another video about this. And if you want to check out all this white paper that I put already, that's the sotermethod.com. that will be in the description down below. And yeah, see you again next time, guys. Yeah, let's evolve. Cheers.